Guys, who fucked with the weather potions? Why is it snowing in my house? I don't have a hole in my roof. How the hell is this happening? Who did it? If you guys wanted a snow day in the middle of September, you could have just asked. I would have done it outside, not in the potion shop. Oh, there's gonna get snow everywhere. You're cleaning this up later. Hi, everybody. I forgot the VTube Studio had this option. It adds a certain vibe. Okay, yeah. I forgot that technically VTube Studio has a snowing weather feature, so I thought it'd be fitting for the first half of the stream today. Hello, hi. Hi, Robin. Hi, Corgi. Hi, Angel. Hi, Water Bear. Hi, Undead. Hi, Shoes. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. I would rave right now. Well, you see what happens when I grow a third arm, and I'm currently holding coffee, and yeah. Breaking the wall a little bit here. Hi guys. We have a long day going on today. Long day. We are gonna be getting through, as per requested, we're gonna be going through Zayne's birthday myth today, because I did manage to snag that one. And I was also thinking, if we have time, I do also have his old birthday banner from last year, in case nobody's seen that yet, because I don't know how long some people have been playing. So we can go through both if we have enough time, because after that, 3 o'clock EST, we're playing some lads. Not lads, we're playing Peak. We're playing lads right now, and then we're playing Peak later. That's the thing. We're playing Peak with Mochi, Sarania, and Minky. It's because it's playing with the lads girly specifically is why it's on my brain at the moment. So we're going to be doing some Peak later around 3 o'clock when everybody is awake and Adam and up and all that stuff. And we're going to go climb a funny mountain together. It's going to be great. More arms equals more productivity. Conversely, it also means more hands to hold the men. Okay, I might need to work on that then. I might need to make a transmutation potion with that in mind. You're giving me thoughts anyway. So we have enough time to go through everything and possibly both of the birthday banners. I'm just gonna get us right on over into it. So I'm gonna pop on over here. I already have the birthday boy himself out. And let me just go ahead and adjust some of the audios. So Spotify, shut up for a minute. Day's been going good, Shoes. It's going good. I had really good food. Oh, I almost forgot. Well, let me just get the lads. Let me get the audio up first. Then that's that. Turn Pog down so we don't accidentally have double audio. Turn this up. There he is. He's working on his laptop right now. Let me know if the game audio is like too loud or too soft, or if I need to adjust anything. And I could hide the music. We're not using that right now. It's perfect. All right, perfect. Wonderful. A thing that in the Dollhouse Discord, the girlies
You've been twiddling your thumbs for a while. Are you really that bored?
I'm not used to having Zayne on my home screen, so him talking suddenly threw me off. I think that the lads, girlies, and the Dollhouse Discord specifically wanted to do, which is really fucking cute, is they wanted to make like little lunches and stuff like that to go themed with Zayne's birthday. And of course, you know, hey, free time to hang out with people and eat food. Yes. Not Loach in deep space. So I really quick went to the store yesterday after work. Hi, Mikal, welcome. And I picked up some ZAYNE-esque things, AAA pairs, for the most part, pairs of macarons. So this was mine. Technically, I may have already eaten it because I was really hungry and I hadn't had breakfast yet, and this is not an easy sandwich to eat on stream. I had gotten some sourdough bread with a fig jam spread, some burrata cheese, and cut sliced Bosque pears with a little bit of salt and honey on top, and it was actually really fucking good. I think if I ever did something like this again, I might use goat cheese instead of burrata, because I love burrata cheese, but it kind of got a little bit lost. So maybe goat cheese next time, because then it would be a little bit more tangy. And I also, of course, have macarons, because Zane's a big sweet tooth. And even though it looks like water in that teacup, it is jasmine tea. It could have been burrata. Hi, Max. Though I do also want to show off, Water Bear went ham. Now, to preface this, they are also sharing this with their husbands, so that's why there's extra food. But Water Bear, holy fuck, look at what they did. They made a whole tier tray of sandwiches and baked goods. They got Zane stickers and macarons to put on top. It's so cute. It is so stinking cute, and I love the detail that you put into like everything. It was very, very cute. So I'm jealous of them and their husband right now because they get to eat all this. But it's so cute.
You've been twiddling your thumbs for a while.
Zane!
Are you really that bored?
Can I not praise my friend's hard work? Jesus. But Water Bear did amazing in that, and I'm excited to see if anybody else is going to start having their own foods and posting up pictures later. That might be really cool. If not, just have some good food. I still have macarons in the fridge in case I get hungry again and want to eat them. That will probably be later, but right now I'm very full. So they're staying fresh, but I do still have some jasmine tea with me.
You've been twiddling your thumbs for a while.
How many times?
Are you really that bored?
Zane.
Judging by your expression, is there an emergency?
The emergency is that you keep interrupting me. Anyway, this is his birthday fit for this year. It is the outdoor the snow thing jacket. He is very needy. Yes, I gave him a crown because he is the birthday boy. He gets a crown today. And you will see I also have his wedding right now. Officially, I have 4 of the 5 love interests up to
checking my pulse for me.
up to level
Doctor?
Over 100 affinity.
You should read the hospital's code of conduct.
Are you calling me out? Holy fuck! Hi, Lazarus! Jeez! Holy shit! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Thank you. That was very, very sweet of you. Thank you very, very much. Welcome to the stream today. Thank you. It's never anticipated, but it's always appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Big Giga Chad in chat right now, for sure.
Do not be influenced by other people's emotions.
Okay, Zane. You're very chatty. You're very chatty. Are we just gonna have to go into this immediately? All right. Let me go ahead and pull up his banner. Not the bond. Here we go. So Dawnbreak Promise is this year's birthday event. And I lucked out that I started playing Lads right before his birthday last year. So, that's not that one. Not that one. It was... No, not that. Not that. Which one? Which one is it? Where? Not... No, not... No. Not... Where the fuck is it? I will hydrate, thank you. Here it is. Eternal Attachment. This was last year, so I managed to get this after I started playing for the first time. So we'll do this memory after the newest one if we have time before the collab. Hi, Sam. Yeah, we're starting a little early. And I will hydrate. Thank you. Thank you so much for the sub again, Lazarus. I always get a little bit flustered when people want to throw money at me. It's really appreciated. The day is going by great. Thank you. All right. So I did technically already go through this memory because...
Don't pretend you didn't hear me.
Okay, then. Thank you for the biddies. It's not Silas's day today. It's Zayne's day today. Stop summoning my husband. You might kill me in December, then just only... Please, that's the one thing I always request out of anybody whenever you're gifting subs. Please only do so when you are financially able to. Don't ever put yourself into debt for an anime character online. That's all. But it's very appreciated. It's very sweet. Thank you very, very much. All right. So we're going to do this first. I did already go through this because I wasn't anticipating on streaming this, but then everybody was requesting it. So how could...
Crush that guy's skull.
All right, mods, you heard him. Crush that guy's skull. So let's go through this. It was very cute when I first went through it, so I think you guys will really like it. Arctic
Do
Twin.
you see it?
Oop.
The crystals in the patient's heart have a different formation compared to normal protocore syndrome crystals.
Oh, I forgot. I gotta actually like move it over so I can see. There we go.
This isn't the first case we've encountered. We should collect samples and take them back to Oxo Hospital. We can compare them with our existing data.
Of course. Oxo Hospital has more extensive experience with protocore syndrome.
After concluding the case discussion, Crown, the division chief from Twin Snowflake Hospital's division of cardiothoracic surgery, stands up with Zayne's team.
Dr. Zayne, you've been working so hard these past few days. It's almost time for dinner. Would you like to join us?
Proud of you for not making your egg husband watch you cheat. I wouldn't do that to him.
Our regional specialty is the twin snowfish. Have you tried it before? I can take you to a place where you can get it fresh.
I can't believe it's Dr. Zayne's birthday today. What a coincidence.
The carton flowers we prepared to thank Dr. Zayne can be used for something else.
I accept the cup of hot tea from the nurse and look at the thank you card. It's next to a bouquet of blue and white flowers. Blue leadwoods and white tulips. I also wanted to buy Zayne flowers, but there aren't any in Snowcrest.
We can't grow ordinary flowers here. These were obtained from the laboratory next door in advance.
Through the reception's room foggy glass window, I look at the pristine blanket of snow covering everything outside. The weather is nice today. There should be a lot of people celebrating Frost Seal Day tonight, too. It's gonna be lively. If it doesn't snow, I probably don't need to rearrange those decorations. I'll call the guest house caretaker later and ask him to check on everything. A few days before his birthday, Zayne received an invitation to visit a hospital in the Arctic to discuss protocore syndrome. Hi, Sierra. Welcome. I was still figuring out how to celebrate his birthday, but with this sudden arrangement, I adjusted my plans for the Arctic. Today is his last day working at the hospital, and it's also his birthday.
Dr. Noah loves to cook fish. I might have already tried twin snowfish. Unfortunately, I have plans this evening. Perhaps we can arrange something next time.
Plans with me. The most basic fit, but you know, we'll take it. As Zayne pushes open the door to the reception room, a banner is swiftly unfurled before his eyes. A bouquet is quickly given to him.
Happy birthday, Dr. Zayne! You're like the breaking dawn with your healing touch.
Do you think they rehearsed that line? I think they might have rehearsed that line. Also, Breaking Dawn Twilight mention. It's so dorky.
We're so grateful that you traveled here. The flowers, banner, and thank you card are small tokens of our thanks.
I would have been cringing so hard. I am terrible when I get like assaulted with birthday wishes. I would be cringing so hard in person. Question for the lovely witch. Say someone drops 100 subs, would a curse be put on said person? I wouldn't put a curse on said person, but I'd probably like scream because that's a lot of money. So again, only when you are financially able to. Holy shit. That's never happened before, so I don't know how I'd react. But I wouldn't put a curse on somebody. It would just be, again, would love to make sure you are not financially putting yourself in danger. Look, it's not like I called her a bottom. Her birthday's next month if you want to be crazy for a strong reason. Poff. Poff. Zane accepts the flowers and lifts up to the large banner that's as tall as him. He examines the bright golden text. My birthday is actually Halloween, so end of October.
Thank you. This is very thoughtful. I'm surprised you even knew about my birthday. And the banner is so...
His gaze travels past the shoulders of the nurses, and he smiles as soon as he sees my face.
touching.
Thank you for the sub for 6 months in advance, Lazarus. Thank you very much. I walk out the laboratory with Zane. A rain of sunlight falls upon the pristine snow.
It went on longer than I expected, and Dr. Noah is still waiting for us to join him for lunch. If we're too late, we'll never hear the end of it.
We've been staying at Dr. Noah's home for the past few days. You don't have to worry since I'm here. I promise you won't be late, Dr. Zane. I block Zane's path with the thank you banner. I stop him from taking another step and tilt my chin towards the railing behind us. A sign hangs above it. Holding the banner, I point at the majestic sled dog logo and the P beside it. This is a parking spot for sled dogs.
I was wondering why you were so confident. You planned this.
Pi should be arriving any minute now. If people are unaware, Pi is like a little Arctic snow fox pet of Dr. Noah. You meet them in the main storyline. I look at the forest in the distance. There's a rustling sound from the branches, and sure enough, several sled dogs leap out from between the trees. Behind them, Pi sits on the sled. Wearing a pointed birthday hat, he lazily licks his paw. Yeah, he is best boy. Over here! The sled kicks up snow as it comes to a stop before us. Pi leaps onto Zane's shoulders in one jump. Zane catches him and falls backward into the snow.
How many meat pies have you been eating? You're heavier now.
That is rude to say. He touches the birthday hat's fluffy pom-pom.
You have a hat. Are you celebrating a birthday too?
Pi's snow-white paws press down on Zane's shoulders. Then he lowers his head to rub the birthday hat against the top of Zane's head.
Stop that. Behave. Licking isn't allowed.
He sounds so cute when he laughs a little bit, and like the sort of almost monotone bit breaks a little bit. He sounds so cute. I pull out my phone and get the both of them in the camera shot just as Pi sticks out his tongue. Quick, Zane, look at the camera.
Wait, at least let me change my position.
No, not allowed. Zane tries to remove the birthday hat, but I snap the photo just in time. In the frame, Pi is also looking at me, and he's excitedly raising his paw. That's so cute. Traveling through the forest and snowy terrain, Pi leads us to a vast expanse of ice. seat can barely fit half of Pie's plump body. He keeps fidgeting too. I hope he doesn't fall off. I anxiously tighten my grip on the reins and reach out to secure Pie.
If he could understand what you're saying, he'd probably be protesting right now.
I'm just worried. As we talk, the sled dogs carry us toward an old man sitting in the camping chair nearby, and he's ice fishing. Zane, I see Dr. Noah. As soon as the last word leaves my mouth, we arrive in the front of the camping chair. A startled fish makes a splash as it escapes. Dr. Noah holds his fishing rod as he silently turns to us. Not my fault. Not my fault. I didn't do it. Zane gently nudges Pie forward. After hesitantly glancing at Zane, Pie touches Dr. Noah's hand with the tip of his nose.
I've been sitting here for most of the day. I was hoping I could catch a fish. I guess we won't be eating it after all.
I do also miss winter. I don't really get winters like that anymore. It does not really snow in my area anymore. We can help you, Dr. Noah. More hands make light work. I pick up a nearby ice pick and nudge Zane's arm.
Even if we don't catch anything, we can always do something else.
Zane takes the ice pick from me, crouches down, and carves a hole in the icy surface.
The fish market won't close for another few hours.
When in doubt, go buy stuff, if needed. Can have a little bit more of my tea. The fishing float touches the water as Zane grips the fishing rod. I pull over 2 camping chairs from nearby and we sit down. I thought we'd have to wait a while, but to my surprise, the fishing rod twitches almost immediately. The birthdays boys' really luck is in league. That didn't work. The birthday boy's luck really is in a league of its own. Zane reels in the line and a fish soars into the air. Its tail swishes wildly. As it thrashes around, it splashes ice-cold water on my face. Zane, freeze the fish! Ow, shit, it's cold! In the blink of an eye, a white blur dashes past us from the... I didn't click that. What? Game. I didn't click that. In the blink of an eye, a white blur dashes past us as the ice from Zane's evil starts to spread over the fish's scales. Pie leaps up and opens his mouth to lick the frozen fish, and we're shocked as the fish remains stuck to his tongue. Oh no, he's not the Christmas storying it right now, is he? Oh, poor Pie. Pie, oh no, is your tongue stuck to your to the ice? Oh my god, I can't talk. Jesus. My tongue might also be stuck to a fish. With the fish still stuck, he shakes his head, whimpers, and runs circles around us. I quickly grab his fluffy paw.
I suppose we caught a hungry Pie with our fish.
Zane crouches down, and with a stern expression, he talks to Pie, who's standing pitifully with his mouth open.
This is why you don't lick everything you see. Is it safe to say you learned your lesson now?
He said it, not me. Zane uses his evol to melt the ice on Pie's tongue. Pie jumps back and cautiously stares at the fish for a few seconds. Only after he confirms there's no threat does he stick out his tongue. He shakes his head, and panting, he trots back to Dr. Noah. Put Bradley away, Shoes! Pie won't be greedy for a while since you lectured him, Dr. Zane.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I'm seeing as a man, I'm just saying I'm a pretty woman, but let's not. Hi, Zane. Before I can look away, a warm hand touches my face. Zane lowers his gaze as he wipes away the water droplets from my cheeks.
You looked just like this when you were hit with a seal's ice at the aquarium.
You don't need to bring it up. All I remember is how you made seals out of ice to comfort me.
Yes. They won't look like snowballs this time.
In the afternoon, sunlight streams through the windows and illuminates a table with delicious dishes. Even in the Arctic, it's warm and bright inside the home. This man is not very smooth, is he? Oh no, he is. He can be. This is just like, at this stage, he and MC are like, they've been in a relationship for like a good while, a very good long while. So picture almost married couple vibes, honestly. Here's our first toast. Happy birthday, Zane. May you find happiness every day.
For our second toast, I hope Zane can rest well in the coming year. May everything go smoothly.
I'll do the third toast then. I hope all of us won't be touched by harsh winds and snowfall in the years to come.
Cheers! As we drink from our glasses, it feels as if those wishes have been sealed into reality. I examine the plate of snow creamies. I find the one with the red dot and place it in Zane's bowl. These snow creamies are a holiday dish for Frost Seal Day. Try it. I stare at Zane as he bites into the snow creamy. He eats it carefully, but he doesn't say anything.
Your eyes might pop out at this rate. Do you want my snow creamy that badly?
Again, he said it, not me. I'm waiting for you to describe its taste.
It's as if something forgot to take off its shell before going outside.
Zane glances at me and clears his throat.
It's crispy on the outside, yet soft when you bite into it. The texture has depth.
Satisfied, I nod and thank Zane for humoring my request. Congratulations, you got the lotus seed filling. They say whoever eats a snow creamy with that won't feel cold for the entire year. Try one, Dr. Noah. Thank you for taking care of us these past few days.
Before, my place was always quiet for Frost Seal Day. But since you two arrived, it's become livelier.
When I visited before, you complained that I was too quiet. Only now do you welcome me.
I wish you weren't so busy. It'd be nice if you visited every day.
It's a grandpa saying, come visit me more.
Some celebratory events are still being hosted on Downflake Avenue. Are you two going to check them out?
I was actually planning to do that. The languid afternoon slips past our fingers like sunlight filtering through the window. Snowcrest is always very pretty. Ice lanterns hang from eaves illuminate Downflake Avenue during the night. Zane and I make our way through the bustling crowd. Sunlight has faded and Snowcrest is more bustling now than it is during the day. It's just as Dr. Noah said. Despite the cold weather, the festive atmosphere remains unaffected. I rub my hands together and stop in front of a hot beverage shop. Hello, I'd like one birthday special milk tea. As for the tea latte art, make it a cake, please.
You know their secret menu.
I was worried my big snowman would get cold.
Did you know there's more than one type of hidden item here? Snowy days might call for some unique flavors. I'll have the Heart of the Arctic.
What a unique name.
It should exceed your expectations.
He looked up all the secret menu stuff from Starbucks. To maintain the temperature of their beverages in the freezing cold, the shop uses special insulated packaging. I hold the drink to warm my hands as I walk with Zane. Nearby, people sit in small groups at tables that are outside a few shops. Their heads are lowered as they carve something. Almost there. I grab Zane's arm and eagerly pull him toward the small shops.
Would you like to try carving ice lanterns? You can get a discount right now, and we offer a variety of styles to the point where you'll drown.
Do places actually have secret menus, or is that a country exclusive stuff? I would say secret menus are more like people have come up with ways of ordering things in a specific way, and it's not necessarily something that is like a secret that is known to the staff. Like, I don't go to Starbucks that much anymore, but when I used to, I would probably like look up like, okay, how much do I add this and how do I order this to make it sort of like this sort of special drink, but the staff like never knew what it was. You just tell them how to make it. So
Glaciers may have flaws, but our ice lanterns never thaw. We're a good choice for Frost Seal Day. Do you want to make yours the best of the best and blow everyone away?
good salesman. The store owner taps the display rack. It has rows of lantern bases with their basic shapes already prepared. So it's a time efficiency thing? I guess. I gotta say, I don't normally actually like do anything super special with like ordering stuff custom, I guess. I don't know. I just learned to make it at home. It's cheaper that way, honestly. Zane and I applaud the store's sales pitch.
What an impressive rhyme scheme.
And when I need ice lanterns, you're the winning team. We're all rhyming now. We're on Dr. Seuss. Zane picks up an ice lantern that's narrow at the top and wide at the bottom. It's about as big as a wine glass. He grabs 2 carving knives before he leads me to an empty table. He points the blade towards himself, removes the protective cover from the carving knife, then gives me the handle.
I heard that carving ice lanterns for Frost Seal Day carries a special meaning. Why don't we carve a jasmine together?
Myth stuff. Myth stuff. I'll hold the knife like a pen. Zane moves closer and his hand covers mine as he gently adjusts my fingers.
Your index finger needs to rest on the knife handle. That way you'll be more precise.
I almost forgot. Holding a carving knife is like holding a scalpel. You're probably an expert at this, Dr. Zane. He steadies the ice lantern. His head is lowered, and he guides me with a subtle movement of his wrist. We carve out the rough outline of a flower.
Carving knives and scalpels have one thing in common at the very least.
Zane gently pats the top of my head with his free hand.
They require absolute focus to prevent injury.
Water bear. Several jasmines begin to take shape. I blow air on my cold fingers because I was holding the ice lantern for a while. I heard that Frost Seal Day was a festival in ancient times.
To escape the polar night's bitter cold, people rarely ventured outdoors.
Have a good rest of your day at work, Shoes. See you later.
So they made ice lanterns to symbolize the joy of gathering together before the long polar night.
I was worried Zane might not know the meaning behind this tradition. I'm surprised that he continues where I left off.
I learned about it from a young patient. At the time, I was part of a rescue mission here. He gave me a small lantern and hoped I had a safe trip in the cold weather. Then I learned that ice lanterns have another meaning.
Zane smooths out the edges of the jasmine petals by using his fingers to wipe away the rough fragments.
Once the polar night ends, during the first sunrise, people who are temporarily separated will reunite in front of doorways marked by these lanterns.
In a few days, the polar night will arrive. If we're still here, we should put a lantern outside the door like the locals. He moves a little closer and his warmth seeps through our thick winter clothes to reach me. The tip of his carving knife traces delicate stamens. A lifelike jasmine blooms on the ice lantern. Hi, Agony. God, Anna, I know it's September, but there's Halloween art before Christmas. They're in the Arctic right now. It's not necessarily Christmas. My mug is Christmas themed, but... Hi, Agony. How you doing? Hang on. I'll shout you out real quick. Do you think I'm childish for wanting to do that? People don't need to stay cooped up indoors anymore during a polar night. These traditions probably don't mean much now.
Their significance was never in the tradition. It's in the act of doing these things together. If this were an ordinary ice lantern, what would you see when you look at it?
Combed a little, but I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm glad that you're okay. I rotate the ice lantern in my hand. Its surface, light blue and translucent, reflects the scattered lights around us. I look up and my eyes meet Zane's. They're as bright as the lanterns. I'd think of Zane being tackled by Pi, Zane who's ice fishing, Zane who's eating snow creamies. I understand what Zane is implying. His words are like a melting snow as they touch a hidden corner of my heart. Thanks for your skillful hands, Master Zane. I pick up my drink and raise it towards Zane. I was so focused on making the ice lantern that I completely forgot about it. You ordered it for me too. Zane clinks his cup against mine and finds snow clusters fall onto my cup.
Try this. It's a different flavor of the heart of the Arctic.
The cup turns ice cold in my hands. Stirred by this change, I give it to Zane. This isn't one of your pranks, right? He takes a sip of the drink, and his expression remains unchanged.
The quality of this establishment is consistent. The drink tastes exactly the same as it did when I drank it before.
Reassured, I take the cup and swallow a large portion of the drink. I flinch as an unexpected coldness hits me. I see your birthday has made you act more childish, Dr. Zane. Zane places a candle inside the ice lantern and lights it with a match. In the candlelight, I take another sip. I taste the drink's warmth this time. The drink you chose is just like you. It's cold on the surface, but it's warm on the inside.
It sounds like you're describing a somewhat likable personality. Should I take that as a compliment?
Others might not see it like that, but I do. We're done with the lantern. Let's go. I take Zane's warm hand to withstand the cold and lead him in the opposite direction where we came.
I don't believe this is the way back to Dr. Noah's house.
I suggest you be a good boy and follow me. Hi, Sam. Hi, Fuser. Hi. The ice lanterns sway in my hand as Can I speak? Can I speak? Mouth work. The ice lantern sways in my hand as Zane and I trudge through the snow towards a row of houses. Number 145. We're here. The snow in the small yard glimmers with tiny sparkles. It's illuminated by golden string lights and entwined around tree branches and cabin. The snowman I built while setting up to everything a few days ago still stands undisturbed in the corner. I'm gonna get, actually water. Give me a second, guys. I don't know why I'm getting so tongue-tied right now. It's insane. Alright, got my water. Zane has that effect. He's tying surgical knots in my mouth with his tongue. Hot damn. Okay. I place the ice lantern on the small table. Its soft glow shines on the decorative figurines and intricately frosted desserts.
I see. We're having dinner outdoors today.
I wanted to experience a candlelit dinner in the snow with you ever since we came here. It's cold, but we can make a steaming hot meal. I hope the birthday boy doesn't mind helping me prepare it.
You've decorated this place beautifully. I doubt I can do anything else.
I stored the ingredients in the cabin's refrigerator. Zane and I bring them out together. All right. You can make the soup and I'll prepare the salad. Zane nods, turns around to light the fire, and adds short ribs and chopped tomatoes into the pot. Meanwhile, I use a small knife to chop red cabbage and cherry tomatoes. Then I add the pre-cooked beef and shrimp before drizzling sweet dressing over everything. The salad's almost ready. The enticing aroma of soup wafts through the air as I move closer to Zane. I watch him add oyster sauce, soy sauce, and various other seasonings to the pot. Did the bland hospital food get to you? Your cooking techniques aren't particularly healthy, Dr. Zane.
If you encounter any health issues after our meal, I can provide free medical treatment.
Upside to when you date a doctor, I guess.
There's no need to be so moved.
Zane continues to keep his head down as he focuses on the soup. I quietly back up, form a snowball, and aim it at Zane's back. Yeah, you're right. I'm very grateful, Dr. Zane. Zane freezes for a moment, then he puts down the soup and turns around. Snowball fight.
It seems the chef isn't the only one who's busy.
Snowball fight! The soup needs to still boil for a bit. You can relax. I bend down, scoop up another handful of snow, and throw it at Zane. I don't wait to see his reaction. I run away and dodge a snowball. Here it comes. Take that!
Don't hold back. Confident, are we? Careful now. I'm going to attack. Who's faster?
This is so whimsical and cute.
Is this a surprise you planned?
What do you think? Was it good enough for you?
This is my surprise.
Zane, using your eval is cheating. I saw that.
You were the one who cheated first, but for the sake of fairness... Should we stop, or do you want to keep going?
I don't see why we should end it here.
A snowman?
Oh. Scatter some snow. Yippee! Whimsy! There's so much whimsy. Oh, he's so happy.
This snow doesn't melt, even when it lands on your palm.
It turns out you can hold your own in a snowball fight, Dr. Zane.
You attacked first. I just countered your moves.
Do you think we'll be buried in the snow if we stay like this?
If we assume I'm here with you. No.
Yeah. Ah, it's so pretty.
Compared to a frozen landscape, a place where snowflakes dance is more suitable to be my world. To sense snow is to sense my presence.
Zane, you're warmer than everything here.
If only I could freeze time. I would.
The little head nuzzles.
Even though you're right in front of me. I'm looking forward to my next birthday. And our next snowy day together.
Hi, Violetti. Yippee! That was so cute. Hi, Mochi. I come back to them making out help. It's an otome game for a reason, Macau. There is gonna be kissing. It's romance. In the candlelight, snowflakes dance like tiny feathers. Zane's profile is bathed in a golden honey-like glow. The aromatic soup bubbles with a gentle gurgling. Its steam rises and envelops Zane and me as we sit at the small table. Wait, kissing on the internet? Hi, Supreme. No, come back. You're married. What the hell, man? You're married and have children. Wait, what the fuck? Supreme, why are you not VIP? Hang on. I gotta fix that. There you go. In the white mist, his face appears slightly blurry, and I gently touch his eyelashes. What does that have to do with kissing? Just like snow. Zane smiles and stirs the pot's contents with the ladle.
The soup is almost ready.
Wait, we're missing a very important dish. I get up, run to the cabin, and carefully retrieve an elegant box from the kitchen cabinet. This is the birthday cake I made for Zane. Now it's the perfect time to give him. No kiss range. Rise up. Y'all are scared of cooties all of a sudden? I carry the box out of the cabin. 2 bowls that are filled with soup sit on the table. I place the cake box on the edge of the table and unwrap the packaging. Today's your birthday. This part's essential. I light the candle and push the cake towards Zane. Last year you said you wanted us to be together in the years to come. I feel like that wish is becoming a reality with each passing day. You can make a new wish this year.
I always thought wishes were a luxury. I never realized you could make them and have them come true every year.
For me, wishes aren't luxuries at all. Your birthday is more precious than them.
Thank you for spending this precious day with me.
I'm a pure chatter. I don't do the kissing. Zane closes his eyes as the candlelight casts swaying shadows across his face. And I wasn't done reading that game. A moment passes and he opens his eyes and blows out the candle. In the thin whiffs of smoke, his fingertip glides across the cake and scoops up some of the frosting and wipes it on my cheek. Hey. I was going to let the birthday boy have the first bite of the cake. Zane leans in and tastes the frosting on the side of my face.
There.
I go back to work sadly and I'm taking your hat with me. Violet, what the hell? Fine. I'll just put it down here for right now. The cake plate and bowls are empty. Warmth spreads throughout my body as I adjust the blanket covering me, and I look at the distant sky. I didn't even notice when the sky turned completely dark.
I often saw it like this when I used to work in the Arctic.
You spend too much time in hospitals and laboratories.
You're right. I haven't truly appreciated the Arctic sunlight.
Zane looks away and tucks the corner of the blanket over my shoulder.
Would you like to go somewhere with me before the polar night arrives?
Curious, I look at Zane. However, he doesn't elaborate. He touches my cold, reddened nose with his warm hand. Yeah, he doesn't have gloves on at all, and yet I am the chilly one. But then again, the whole ice evil thing, it kind of makes sense. The train passes glaciers and snowy plains. It brings us to Weisham, the town closest to the pole. The snow doesn't bother him anyway. At the edge of the snow, at the edge of the town, Zane rents a car, and we drive into the snowy mountains. The sky grows dark as the wind past icy mountain. As we wind past icy mountains. Through the car window, I finally catch a glimpse of the sunset. Zane, look! It's the last light before the polar night.
If we could catch up to it.
Then all of Zane's wishes will come true. I check the weather report. There's less than an hour left before the polar night descends upon the glacier. Anna and Zane cheating by heading to the peak in a car. Yep, we're taking the shortcut. Hi, Luca. I don't like this man. Well, you don't have to date him. There's 4 others. Zane silently speeds up. The view outside remains an endless expanse of white. Time passes, and then a road sign appears ahead of us. Hi, Amelia. The car hits several bumps along the snowy terrain as we slow down, and I carefully read the sign. I see this man everywhere. I can't escape him. It might be because it's literally his birthday week, Luca. So the internet is going to be going crazy for him right now. 2 kilometers to the heart of the Arctic. Dying here isn't permitted. So it's permitted elsewhere? When you ordered that drink earlier, I thought the heart of the Arctic was a beautiful name. I never imagined it to be an actual place.
Beautiful scenery deserves a beautiful name. You'll see why.
After driving a little further, an expanse of blue ice appears before us. Cold wind whisks the snow, and the particles hit the glass. Sunlight pierces distant icebergs, and long shadows are cast across the frozen surface. Oh. Hi, Eclipse. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. On the frost-covered ground, old wooden ships stand upright in the snow one after the other. They're like sentinels keeping watch. I swear I've seen this model before. This is the Suica customizable model. So yes, you've probably seen it before. If you use exclamation point model, it'll take you to Suica's Twitter profile. So I customized this model to look a little bit more like me. In the distance, a tiny sun with moonlight's cold hue is suspended from the frozen surface. Zane holds our ice lantern and takes my hand, and step by step we approach the ships at the shore. Thanks, Mochi. As we reach a wooden ship, Zane raises the ice lantern. Snow dances in the candlelight, and I note the scent of snow and weathered wood. Heart of the Arctic is a graveyard for ships.
Death isn't permitted because there was once too much death here. Life is precious. It's a line that must be defended. So, people built a ship for every person who passed away. They serve as memorials. From another perspective, it's as if they're voyagers returning to shore. And this also ensures they'll never be forgotten.
Seemingly impervious to the cold, Zane brushes away the snow that accumulated on the ship. His only concern is keeping the vessel from being buried. So a little context. In the main story, you do learn that Zane used to be on a team of other scientists and medics in the Arctic, and there was a friend of his that ended up actually dying. So, can only assume that maybe there is a ship that is built here or placed here in memoriam of his friend. It goes a little bit deeper than just that, but that's a whole other story. Yeah, it's very special for him. As he stands before the weathered ship, the light on the ice approaches with a certain fondness. It's as if Zane was born to be here. Like he belongs in this tranquility and solitude. Oh, Foreseer. Nice to hear about you again, buddy. One of his old myths.
Only when we're forgotten can we truly say we're lost.
Oh, yeah. This really hurts when you know his myth and his lore. A sliver of light by my feet retreats, and I look at the distant glaciers. Hi, welcome. Hi, Bad. Welcome, welcome. The sky gradually darkens as if light is being drawn away. For the first time, I'm certain that the polar night is about to descend. Is there any more land beyond this point?
I'm afraid not. This is the edge of the Arctic. You can even say it's the edge of the world.
Maybe the disappearing light is what makes me feel cold, and I move closer to Zane. He notices this, grasps my shoulders, and gently embraces me. I always thought your body temperature was slightly lower than mine.
What about now?
I hug Zane even tighter and let my actions speak for me. In the slow receding light, my shadow and Zane's fall upon the ice.
In a place like this, there's no end to the ice, and it's bitterly frigid. I thought you wouldn't like it.
But these landscapes belong here. I like that uniqueness. Besides, how could I possibly find it boring when you're by my side? I see Zane's shadow is moving towards me. He slightly raises the lantern and the shadow shifts slightly.
Frost Seal Day isn't over yet. All these memories of the Arctic will be preserved in this lantern.
I wouldn't forget them anyway. Zane looks at me, his expression serious yet tinged with relief.
In a person's life, there are always things that end up forgotten.
It's then that I have a realization. I don't want him to experience loneliness, no matter what. There are many ways to help someone remember. For example, if I drink something that tastes similar to the heart of the Arctic one day, I'll think of it. If I eat sweet and sour tomato soup again, I'll remember that night we had a snowball fight. Oh. Hi Adolf, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Holy shit, 1,500 followers, what the actual fuck, holy shit. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Thank you for stopping by and sharing it with me. And if I got flustered and I didn't read that. And if I happen to hear someone mention a polar night, I'll think of today. A lot of things can serve as switches for our memories. When it comes to special people and special moments, our bodies always find a way to help us remember. I reach into my heavy coat's pocket to find my phone. Even if our bodies fail us, memories can still be stored in other ways. Like, I point my phone's camera at Zane. At this time, the sky has darkened, and no traces of sunlight are visible through the lens. On the screen, Zane's face appears blurry. In 2 minutes, the sun will disappear below the horizon. Zane, is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm fortunate I can share these last 2 minutes of sunlight with you before this year's polar night begins. At the edge of the continent, no less.
He looks up. The fading light touches his eyes as he stares at me.
I hope I'll remember these 2 minutes forever.
Zane's presence envelops me. Although the camera doesn't capture it, I know neither of us will forget it. Oh, okay, breathing in the ear. At the edge of the continent and atop a glacier, I'll remember the sunset's absolutely finality and I think our passionate kiss is what the final line is. Oh. Oh, my heart. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt it because I'm literally like, I have an ad break coming in like 3 minutes. I wanted to make sure we got past the finale. Why is it always when I'm playing Lads is when I hit a huge follower goal? Holy fuck. Do you think they use those special ASMR mics for the VAs to breathe into? Oh, probably. There is literally ASMR in this game. Lads, look, yeah. People yearn for the otome. I guess so. I don't actually like the heavy breathing. I'm mixed on it. I'm not crazy about it all the time, but if it's like in certain places, yeah. It's such a cute memory. It's such a cute memory. Oh, my heart. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm a little stung locked right now thinking of 1,500 people watching me. Jesus. I wish they would fix the levels. I feel like they keep reusing the breathing audio. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, probably. It should be more. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Oh, whiskey? I may not have a potion of whiskey. But you know what? Here's a fire potion. That should go down and taste like whiskey, probably. So, you know, same thing. Enjoy your quote-unquote whiskey. But being it's 2 o'clock, we can try to go through his other birthday memory as soon as we can. Let's see. Sorry, reading things. But yeah, we can go through his other birthday banner one really quickly, because I don't think a lot of people were actually like there. So it was here it is. Eternal attachment. Here it is. Hair buns. Okay, you can have hair buns. I'm putting my hat on, by the way. And this memory is much more fall based. So I might turn off the snow. I'm gonna turn off the snow. I'm gonna turn off the weather potion. So give me 1 second. And then off. Okay. Done. There we go. No more snow. Do we have falling leaves? I don't think I have leaves. I have rain. I have, let's see. I can make it a foggy window. Ah, I'm outside. Let me in. Let me in. It's cold out here. But no, I don't have any leaves, unfortunately. Don't open the door. What the hell? It's my shop. All right. Oop. Just that a little bit. Okay, we good. We good. No soliciting. It's my shop. All right. Zane's birthday is approaching, but due to signs of suspected tensonevitis. Thank you for the sub, Mochi. He's resting at home. However, this unexpected vacation is good news for me who's planning his birthday party. All right. We have an hour to get through this before collab. So let's start. The rules apply to everyone. As we're about to leave, messages are sent back and forth in the group chat named Party Planning Pros. My phone is buzzing every second. I've met with oh, this is Grayson. I'm surprised they didn't have him talk. I've met with Dr. Riley and Yvonne. Oh, well, damn it. I just started and the ads have started. Damn it. We'll wait for ads to be done. Of course it happens as soon as I start. How much crane game can I get done within a minute or 3 minutes? While they're stuck in ads, I'm gonna go crane machine. Because I haven't done that with Zane yet. Her birthday is also next month, so all spooky season is Anna season. You need to be stopped. So we're just gonna crane machine while we're waiting for them.
It's crowded here.
Yep.
Only when
Yep. Let me in. Hi, Segozi. Oh, nice, a Tom Holland Prada ad. We're just gonna crane machine for a little bit. Maybe I like being jump scared by horror movie commercials. You guys are funny. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Don't mind me as I crop machine. No, you're funny. Damn it, I missed. Well, that one's fucked. That one's foobard. Ain't not getting that. Alright, we got a minute left for ads. I'll probably be done with this within that minute. Oh, I'm choking. I'm choking. No. Eh. Come on. Can I get another one before we have to go back? Stay in the claw. Stay. Stay. Okay. Alright, let me try to get this one back here. You cuck. You plushy cuck. Alright, that didn't work out. A simple misstep. Well, I got 2 plushies.
Even a workaholic.
I'll take that. I've got 2 plushies. Okay, welcome back from ads. I just went to Crane Machine Game while you guys were in ads, so let's go continue. Let's continue. All right, continuing. I'm so weak for Crane Machine Games. I am too. I've met with Dr. Riley and Yvonne. Will arrive at Zane's place in about an hour. This is his coworker, another doctor. And this is one of his nurses. We've got the cake and confetti both in the car. Lads and Hans game looks so good. The villa is halfway up the hill. You guys go in first and I'll keep them occupied before everything's ready. Make sure the gifts are hidden well. Don't let him notice them. Anna, what surprise gift did you prepare? Care to spill the beans? My idea for a gift was inspired by a story Zane shared recently about his childhood. The blessing given to you by the first birthday stranger you meet on your birthday will supposedly come true. I misread that. I'm continuing. Oh, no, I have to go. Okay, sorry, Water Bear. The VOD will be here, but I'm happy that you're able to hang out. Have a good rest of your day. This is what Zane's parents told him when he was a kid. Just as I'm about to type, it should be confidential, my attention is drawn to a sudden noise coming from the bedroom next door. A keyboard? He entered his rest, yet he's still typing away like that? Sir? I open the bedroom door and see Zane sitting in front of his desk. His slender fingers swiftly dance across the keyboard, producing a constant click-clack sound. My keyboard sounds nicer than that, I'm just saying. Ahem. When he looks up and sees me, his body suddenly freezes. The hands that dance on the keyboard slowly rise and are clasped together. They rest against his chest. Caught in the act, are we?
Could you turn on your microphone, please? Let's do this via voice call.
Oh, sure, Dr. Zane. No problem.
Caught working. Glancing at me with a guilt-ridden expression, Zane flexes his wrist that has a medicated patch on it. I point to his hand, then I make a knife with my fingers and draw it across my throat, just to show him how angry I am. Jesus, MC! Zane touches his neck. Put that man in a wrist brace. I'll tie it behind his back if I have to.
I see where the issue is. Thank you, Dr. Zane.
Send me the revised plan tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. Goodbye.
Mr. Workaholic. Zane turns off his microphone and carefully places the reports into a drawer. Then as he looks in the direction of the door as I stand there with my arms crossed. Hi, Break! Thank you so much for resubbing for 1 full year now. Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
We're heading to the villa this afternoon, right?
Wrist injuries can be caused by repetitive activities that strain the tendons. If the patient doesn't get enough rest, His wrist will be injured again. 1 year! Zane rises from his seat and walks up to me. Then he taps my arm with his index finger.
I don't have anything better to do when I'm alone in this room.
I take this chance to grab his index finger. In that case, get ready for a surprise.
Will it actually be a surprise?
If you don't like it, I'll improve it next year. Grayson picks me and Zane up as planned, and together we head to the mountain villa that was booked beforehand. As we approach our destination, the sky slowly darkens. Everyone's enjoying some casual chatter inside the car. I almost can't believe it's happening. Around this time last year, we were still pulling all-nighters in the operating room. It wasn't just last year. The same could be said before the year before. I'm surprised that they didn't have these voiced. Because I'm almost positive that Grayson and Yvonne both had voices actually in the main story, so I'm surprised that they didn't voice in this card. Well, this year is an exception. With a long summer and warm autumn, the icebergs in the polar regions might start melting. Zane and I sit in the back seat, and we observe the scenery outside as it quickly passes us.
Are they hinting at something?
I don't know. I guess it's global warming. Suddenly, a warm palm gently envelops my hand that's resting on the seat. I glance at Zane, but he's watching the scenery outside the window. It's dim inside the car. Only occasional street light casts fleeting shadows over our entwined fingers and the backs of our hands. So this is still like fairly early on-ish in MC and Zane's like relationship, I want to say. So they're still kind of like in that shy-ish bit. And it's really fucking cute. A lot of games don't bother keeping up with full voice cast for every event.
You guys go on ahead. I'll park the car.
Why is this one voiced but the other lines weren't? Excuse me?
By the way, Dr. Zane, Dr. Riley asked me to tell you.
Grayson turns around and unexpectedly sees hands and minds in the middle of the back seat. I feel the urge to pull back my hand, but Zane remains composed. His palm doesn't move. So caught.
Why did you stop talking? Are you looking at something?
They're both voiced now? Okay, maybe it was a glitch.
It's nothing. But isn't it crazy how hot the weather is this autumn? It feels even stuffier in here. Let's go somewhere else first.
He's like, Yvonne, we gotta go. We gotta go. They're holding hands. We gotta go. Grayson hurries Yvonne out of the car, so Zane and I are the only ones left. He's like, book it. Book it. Get out of here. Opening the car door, I realize Zane still hasn't let go of my hand. I turn my head and our gazes meet. There's a hint of mirth in his eyes. Pretty. The villa we booked is located halfway up the hill. The others have already left, vanishing in the blink of an eye. Zane and I park the car. I love the drip in these games. The drip in these games are so nice. Following the woodland path, we walk side by side. Lights guide us to our location, or destination. Such a pretty man, I mean game. Both, yes. This place is so nice. It must be pretty during the day as well.
I haven't even asked anything yet. Is someone already spoiling tomorrow's plans?
At the end of the path lies a neatly trimmed field that stretches out before the villa. I purposely slow my steps so that Zane can open the door. Why aren't you opening the door?
I have a feeling the moment I do, a surprise will rush towards me.
Give into it. As Zane pushes the door open, confetti descends and colorful paper strips fly through the air. Everything is going according to our plan.
Happy birthday, Dr. Zane.
Happy birthday, Dr. Zane.
Surrounding Zane and me, everyone gathers in the center of the living room. A cake adorned with candles is brought over on a cart. Did we hire a birthday clown? And amidst the bustling commotion, someone places a birthday crown into my hand, and I quietly place it on Zane's head from behind. It's very
you,
cute and
everyone.
cozy.
I genuinely didn't expect a surprise like this.
That's a lie, and you know it. Zane steadies the teetering crown and turns to look at me. See, I was right giving him a crown today.
Who came up with this?
If you're not happy with the surprise, then we can say everything was all her idea.
Grayson.
Go ahead. You can blame her if you want.
Grayson! Okay, but we all prepared this cake. Also, Dr. Riley suggested the villa, Grayson was our designated driver, Yvonne took charge of the confetti, and I planned out everything. No, he does. He's just teasing. If we're really going to play the blame game, then none of us can go scot-free.
Anyway, sharing is caring, and we have a delicious cake to share. Dr. Zane, it's time to make a wish.
Poor Yvonne was only trusted with confetti. Yvonne is also a nurse, so knowing that my older sister is also a nurse and how tired and busy she gets, honestly, confetti was probably a good idea just to give her.
This is the day before his birthday, so it only counts as a teaser. Wishes should be saved for the actual day so they can come true, right?
Speaking of wishes coming true, I do have some experience in that.
I love all the women in this game and I want to kiss them and I can't because it's just otome and there's no shipping with the women and the women, but damn it, all the women are pretty and they sound nice and I'm mad. It's a crime for a bisexual pansexual. Where's the lesbian games? Not this one, unfortunately. The lesbians is in the fan art.
I once made a wish on an ordinary night.
Hi,
and that
Celtic.
wish has since
Welcome.
been fulfilled.
His gaze gleaming with delight lingers on my face for a moment before he looks at the cake.
Being too greedy might bring about unforeseen consequences. I'll hold on to my wish for now.
There's a glitch in his hair. Weirdly enough, it was only on my screen. It wasn't actually, like, on my phone. Accompanied by our cheers, Zane begins to cut the cake. Everyone else claps and sings happy birthday for him. It's a simple song, but we sing it in a dreadfully disjointed manner. Fortunately, Zane is an experienced surgeon. He manages to cut the cake perfectly while suppressing the urge to laugh.
I've been meaning to ask, Zane. Have you two known each other for a long time?
About
Our families are old acquaintances. We've known each other since we were children, so...
I see. I always thought you two became acquainted after you became her primary care physician.
Although we knew each other back then, the time we actually spent together during our childhood was very short.
He glances at me, and the corners of his lips subtly curling up.
When we met for the first time as children, she seemed afraid of me.
How come?
You'll have to ask the person herself.
Don't put the spotlight on me, buddy. I meet Zane's gaze. I did? Maybe it's because I rarely heard you talk. I thought you didn't like me. Everyone looks at Zane and he pushes up his glasses.
And now?
Why is there a glitch on the graphics in Glidax in his hair, but not on my phone? That is very weird. Give me 1 second. Where are you in? If I just... Why? I don't know how to fix that. We're just gonna have to deal with it right now. It's not on my phone. It's literally just in the casting. And now? Huh?
Do you still think I'm the same person I was back then?
Hi, One Arm. You're making stew? Yum. Is this his revenge? No. I take another bite of my cake slice, enjoying the icing as it melts in my mouth. It's to be determined. A hand moves down, reaching out to me, and the moment our hands touch, he grips his mine tightly. Whole bottle of red wine reduced for half for an hour went into it.
We still need
God
to
damn.
develop a deeper understanding of each other.
Okay, Glidex, can your glitching chill? Thank you. Reduced for half an hour went into it. Damn, I hope that soup comes out good. On the table is a pile of gifts for Zane, and the lively birthday party continues until midnight, and eventually everyone bids each other good night, making their way to their rooms. Zane's room is on the 3rd floor. I carefully push open the door, holding the little cake I baked. Standing on the balcony, Zane is bathed in moonlight, and he's captivated by the moon's shimmering reflection on the distant lake's surface. Are you tired? He gestures for me to come closer, and we sit down on the balcony's chairs. I put the cake on the small round table next to us.
I should be the one asking that. You've been busy all day. Aren't you tired? To be exact, haven't you been busy for more than a day?
I don't feel tired at all. I'm just really happy. Everyone else is also glad that they could express their admiration for Dr. Zane. Resting his chin on one hand, Zane gazes at me, smiling.
So you went through all this trouble to ensure I receive more blessings.
I'll admit I was worried you would be overwhelmed with so many people celebrating your birthday. But the idea of you surrounded by genuine love and care on your birthday was too good to pass up. I look at him as moonlight casts a tender glow on his face.
It took me some time to adjust, but it wasn't long until I found myself slightly reluctant to let the night end.
But if the night doesn't end, we won't be able to celebrate your actual birthday. Smiling, Zane pinches my cheek.
You've raised my expectations once again.
Does that mean your appetite has been whetted too? I push the little cake towards him.
My appetite is perfect for handling anything from you. I was about to record a video to send to my parents. Could you help me? Make sure to include the cake.
Zane's parents are members of Doctors Worldwide. They're always in the most perilous locations and hardly have the time for video calls. He mentioned he'd send a video to them every year on his birthday. It's his way of reassuring his parents that their son is okay. I tap the record button on my phone. Zane looks at the camera, a slight smile on his lips.
Dad, Mom, it's been a while. I'm doing well. This year has been kinder to me than previous ones. It's because I'm not celebrating my birthday alone. Thanks to you and the people around me, I didn't forget that September 5th is my birthday. I wish you all the best. I'll make sure myself and those close to me stay in good health.
That's it?
Yes, you can stop it now.
I end the recording. Oh, the video has me talking in it. I'll edit that part out for you.
There's no need to trouble yourself with that. Just send it. They already know you.
I send over the unedited video while Zane begins to savor the small cake.
This is nice.
Are you talking about the cake I made?
The cake is nice. The scenery is nice. And the person sitting across from me is nice. Everything is wonderful.
In the distance, the moonlight covers the lake in its soft light. After finishing the cake, Zane reveals a content expression. Then we stand next to each other in front of the balcony railing. Occasionally, a sweet floral fragrance drifts through the air, though I can't tell what it is. That charmer, I swear, he is such a charmer. Hi, Saranya. You only said a few words to them, but deep down you think about your parents a lot, right?
Nothing more needs to be said. Knowing they're doing well is enough for me.
I'm going to see if I can restart Glidex really quick, because I don't understand why I keep getting this weird graphic glitch, so give me just a second, guys. See if maybe restarting it will fix that. I really need to like figure out how to work BlueStacks. Start Bluetooth. All right, it looks like that might have helped. We'll see how long that lasts. There we go. Sorry about that. Some we diagnose you with chronic down bad syndrome. I remember that in my childhood, whenever someone praised Zane, his parents would say on their only wish is for Zane to be healthy. While he doesn't say it, I believe Zane still longs for his parents to be around on his birthday in his heart. Wanting to cheer him up, I purposely let out a long sigh.
What is it?
Welcome back, Shoes! I was thinking that it was a good thing you moved away when we were little. You're so remarkable with your achievements and so dependable. Who wouldn't shower you with compliments when they meet you? Hanging out with a prodigy like you can put a lot of pressure on the rest of us kids.
In other words, you're glad I moved away.
Sensing the playful tone in his voice, I use this opportunity to grab his chin. I don't use a lot of force, but it's enough to move his head towards me. But that prodigy still ended up in the palm of my hand. I can mess around with him now.
You thought I didn't like you when we were children. Is this true?
Yeah. You didn't know back then?
I remember... At the time, we went to the aquarium together. And you bought a sorbet there. The sorbet had food coloring in it. As you ate it, you grinned at me, and your whole mouth was orange. It was an amusing sight, but I turned my head away.
Why?
I also asked myself the same question. I'm not a timid person, honestly speaking.
He was just shy with me.
But back then, as I stood next to you, I always wanted to say something interesting. There were a few times when I finally figured out what to say, but you had already left.
I thought you were just a quiet kid. Like one of those wind-up toys that needed a few turns before you speak. I still felt that way when you gave me a little seal. I always thought it wouldn't be long before we could hang out again.
Being with you always led to unexpected things. It made me very happy every time.
I poke his face. You're not talking about things like a seal throwing an ice chunk at me, right?
Well, that is certainly one of them.
The game is very good at bringing back callbacks to things that you guys have talked about before. He holds my hand with a gentle grip.
If I had known we would be separated for years after that day, I would have made more happy memories with you. Even if it was just going to the aquarium, the amusement park, or anywhere else one more time.
He sealed away those unspoken secrets. It's like he placed them in an envelope with no stamps. And that unsent envelope rests in a drawer, and it gradually yellowed as time passed. Do you still have those regrets even now?
Fortunately, all of them remain in the past. We grew up safely.
Rest, Luca, rest! My heart feels tight and heavy. I hug him and he freezes for a moment before leaning down to hug me back.
But now, I want to express my gratitude for fate. If there truly is a God who determines one's destiny in this world, I want to believe I've been blessed by that individual.
But I feel like destiny owes you so much more. With his chin resting on my shoulder, he shakes his head.
I can't be too greedy.
A birthday boy is allowed to be greedier than usual.
I'm already greedy with looking forward to the birthday gift you prepared.
Supreme, thank you for the gift sub to Saranya. I appreciate it. Thank you. His warm breath tickles my ear. Looks like someone, while not saying anything, has been thinking about his birthday gift his whole time.
Of course. It's only now that I realize my heart desires a lot of things.
When that familiar floral fragrance reaches me again, I recognize it. It's the scent of osmanthus flowers. I am now just thinking of Zhongli from Genshin. Osmanthus wine, blah blah blah. Before heading back to my room, I secretly place a handwritten birthday voucher beside Zane's pillow. It instructs him to head to a food truck near the villa tomorrow morning. A stranger eagerly awaits, wanting to be the first one to offer their heartfelt blessings on his birthday. Stone Daddy, yes sir. The morning sun rises in autumn, its light filtering through the trees' shadows and bathing the forest in a pure golden hue. A small sign next to the food truck reads, open from 6 to 8 a.m. for Zane.
Good morning.
You're here early,
I
sir.
happened to wake up early and found a birthday voucher beside my pillow. It said that someone who's celebrating his birthday could claim a gift here. I'd like to see what the stall owner prepared.
The gift isn't ready yet, but I prepared something else. He's so pretty! Fuck! He's so pretty!
Is this another one of your little tricks?
Don't wipe it off. It's an important birthday blessing.
Your hand behind your back. Is it holding another important blessing?
Are you going to refuse my blessings?
I already used my birthday voucher. I'll take whatever you have.
Poke.
What an important blessing. I must share it with you.
You smudged it on my face. Give me a moment, sir. Your birthday present is ready. Here's your special birthday cookie. The stall owner put a lot of effort to make it. I thought we got a kiss later, Saranya, in a little bit. You will get a kiss. Relax. And a kiss.
Considering the stall owner's exceptional baking skills, is one enough?
That's the tiniest bite off of the tiniest cookie, Zane. Eat that seal. I haven't added the frosting yet.
I like it as it is. Thank you. The falling osmanthus flowers are beautiful. Thank you for bringing me out here to relax.
He's so pretty, and it's fall season. I'm so... I love fall.
After this surprise, would the stall owner like to join me in viewing the flowers?
Hold on, there's another very important thing.
Which is?
It's so cute. Happy birthday, Mr. Zane. Falling osmanthus flowers fill part of the sky. Zane and I stroll through the woods and admire the beautiful blossoms. I want to say that was one of the few 5-star memories that you get with kissing Zane for a little bit. Like, it was still like, this was in the first year of lads being a thing. Yeah, there really were not that many at that time when it came out. Because when you think about it, guys, this was the first birthday card with Zane. The game had started in like January of that year, and this was the September of that year. You had to build up to get to the smooches. It took Silas, oh my god, it took Silas like so long to get a proper kissing card. You had to wait for it. It was a slow burn. Falling osmanthus flowers fill parts of the sky. Zane and I stroll through the woods and admire the beautiful blossoms. Dr. Zane, would you say your whetted appetite has been satisfied today?
With blessings that remain in effect for a year, how could I not be satisfied?
Did you actually believe that when you were a kid?
I don't remember. After all, the first stranger I met isn't the person who's next to me right now.
Just after the anniversary event, we got more kisses. It was before it. It was with Midnight Rendezvous. It was that the really spicy banner. That was right before New Year's. Yes, that was right before New Year's. I don't remember. After all, the stranger I met is in the bird. Oh, that was his line. Okay. He turns his head, a gentle smile on his face.
But I'll believe it today, and continue to do so in the future.
Each of the love interests do things slowly, and with MC's content, it's always slow burning and gentlemanly. Yeah, they are very consensual. There's nothing dubious about this shit. Silas alone is the king of consent. My god. Was Midnight Rendezvous? No, I'm not spell checking. Not the anniversary? No, the anniversary was Caleb. The anniversary was Caleb. The autumn breeze rustles through the trees and showers us with golden osmanthus flowers. But I'm still not satisfied. If we grew up together, I would have celebrated over a dozen birthdays with you, just like today.
In that case, I would have probably had a special box to keep all those presents from you.
I'm having a Mandela effect. Hold up, you're fine. Children tend to give stickers and pens. A box wouldn't be too big.
But there would have been more birthday presents in the future. How do you know whether they could fill the box or not?
The gentler his expression becomes, the more I want to make up for a certain regret. If only you hadn't moved.
If I didn't, would you visit me more often?
We could hang out together, or you could keep me company. We can hang out together. I'd knock on your door like always, and then ask if you're home and if you wanted to hang out.
Then I would have said there were fireworks at the beach, and asked if you wanted to go.
I would have followed you all the way there, holding your sleeve because I'm afraid of getting lost. There would be a wet spot on your clothes because of my sweaty hand.
In that case, I would have suggested we hold hands, if you were okay with it.
He takes my hand. Without any hesitation, I intertwine my fingers with his.
Then under the moon of that night, I'd look at my shadow for a long time on my way home. My heart would keep beating faster than usual. Anxiety, joy, regret. I'd feel all of those and think that I should have asked you in person if you were happy. If you said yes, maybe I could continue asking you to play with me.
Enveloped by the osmanthus flower's sweet scent, we stop in our tracks at the same time and lock eyes. Then I'd ask, choosing my words carefully, that you don't date other people for a while, because I would be an adult soon.
I would have circled your birthday on a calendar then.
And once we were adults, I'd wait for you to ask me out to a dinner or a movie, like how grown-ups do.
Before that, I would have seen the first snowfall of the year with you.
Would you confess your feelings at that time?
What do you think?
and then it'd be your birthday. After celebrating it with me and some close friends, you'd ask me on the balcony if you had moved away with your parents as a kid, would we have never seen each other again? In this world of gold that we're in, he stands and smiles at me.
How would you answer that question?
I'll say that you'll meet those who were destined to meet. He leans down to hug me as a form of confirmation.
Fortunately, we grew up.
You grew up into Dr. Zayne and Mr. Zayne.
But for one person in particular, I'm just Zayne.
Happy birthday, Zayne. I hope every year in the future brings you happiness.
They say making a wish on your birthday has a greater chance of coming true, correct? I just made one.
You can't say all your wishes out loud. They won't come true.
All right. I'll share the wish that's destined to happen. I wished that in the years to come, I won't have to imagine spending every day of my life with someone.
He slightly shifts away from my shoulder, turning his head to meet my gaze. Sparkling in his eyes is a gentle mischief.
You must be curious. Who could I possibly be referring to?
Ah, it's so cute. Oh, I love that this is just like, this is like early in their relationship with like the pining and stuff like that. And it's so fucking cute. Ah, you little bastard. You fucking cutie patootie. Are you starting to feel bored already? Yeah, because you're looking at a laptop and not me. Ah, cute. And that is actually perfect because we got 15 minutes to the club, so we can just hang out and yap for a little bit. Might even just pop into the VC. So let me close this and move my audio back. I hope you guys like the birthday thingies. And then turn VTS POG back up. There we go. Close out Glidex. Thank you, Zayne. You're cute. Confirm. Oh, nope. Game's still on my phone. Shut up. Hi, Wentwood. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. It was very sweet. Awful, pitiful. Show us again. We don't got time. I gotta climb a mountain with my friends. Let me get the music back on. Ah! Like 4 times? No. That was very cute. It was super cute. I really like that. All right. Let me just go ahead and get Peak open. So it's ready when we start hanging out with the girls. The girls and them bees. Update required. I already updated it. What do you mean? There was another update? All right, give me a second. Peak's got to update. Even though I literally did the update like right before I started stream. Lads, Fortnite collab wed? God, no. Then again, most of them have been perceived with a gun. Zane's got a gun. Silas obviously had guns. Xavier's got guns. I don't think I've seen Raphael with a gun yet. Caleb's got guns. Their weapon would be healthy love. Yeah, no. We don't want to have more kids in, lads. No. Alright, let me go ahead and just update game category. And we'll just add everybody over. Okay. Fuck them kids. Yeah, we don't want kids. I am too damn old to entertain children. No, thank you. Miss Saranya. And then Minky. And Mochi. Hi, Peek. Peek yelling in my ears now. Bro, Sar turned off my PC. I'm sad. Gotta save electricity. Oh yeah, my PC's gonna cry a little bit. Because Peek, for some reason, takes up a lot. Let's go lower Peek volume for a moment. Hi. Get all the Wi-Fi? I'm plugged in, but even then, my Wi-Fi is shit. Alright. And then we'll just do that. Update to just chatting for a moment. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Oh, don't know. Issues. I'm carrying groceries. Oh, Minky is just like running in. That's okay. If you can, Anna, remove all the mods that you have for Peek. I'm not using any mods right now. I just opened Peek up normally. I didn't open it through Thunderstore. I was just going in vanilla. Hi, Sam. It still glitches it out, homie? Really? But I didn't open through Thunderstorm. Okay. Hang on. Let me launch it and get it out of there. Yeah, if you still have the mod files and game files, it still logs it as modded. Alright, I'll just delete the mod pack then. There you go. Funky stuff, I don't know, game codes and whatnot. Okay. No worries. Let me just relaunch Peek then. I did not know you could mod Peek. Yeah, you can mod a lot of things. There are some mods in Peek for cosmetic purposes and adding extra people. Thank you, Shoes. So I have Virgin Peek, yes. Mochi, I should have you on my Steam friends list, right? I should, right? I don't. Things I have to read online. Shake my head, Virgin Peek. Mochi, grab your friend code really quick and just send it over to me when you can. Or put it in the group. For shame. Everything I've done with Mochi has not been actually playing a game yet. Thank you. Dude. Oh. I'm an idiot. I for some reason, yes, I get it. I get it. You can stop yelling at me in Steams. No, I'm an idiot. All right, all right.
Some help? Yes, no, maybe so.
I don't need help, thank you, Silas. I'm good, thank you. Don't need to get in my ear like that. Okay, I'm just gonna go into the Discord thingy. I'm getting bullied already. Ah. All right, all right. I don't know who would have the best internet, but I guess I probably would. So let me. I haven't been added to the Cool Kids Gamer Club yet. You have. All right, game screen it is. Nope, wrong game screen. Full game screen. Thank you. All right. I missed lads. I was stuck in meetings. Did you win the man? Obviously, yes, I won the man. All right. And get game capture up. Capture Peek. Yes. The size is incorrect. Game capture. Shrink. There we go. Thank you, Shoes.